So it was a very strange start.
Okay.
But this is a hard matchup again for Falcon.
Starting on FD, we see that between.
Oh, the crash cancel.
Hey, here we go.
You are watching Setchi.
Hey, you're watching Setchi miss a tech chase.
It's good to see as well. I've missed watching Set. Now that Wizzy is trying to throw in some reads, I'm happy to see some old-fashioned tech chasing.
I saw a grab come out there. I wonder if that was an SDI grab attempt.
Even when like Setchi hasn't got, oh that was strange. Even when he hasn't like won neutral exchanges, I feel like everything I'm watching Setchi do is like textbook. How do you beat Falco?
Yes.
How does this exchange work? How does this exchange work? You know.
Oh. Got baited out by the joke. The only thing I will say is that I also watched Setchi playing Omid earlier. It looked like there was a little bit of rust.
I heard. Oh, I don't want to say it because I was gonna spin the narrative that Setchi's playing the best in his life, and his controller was given to him by God himself, based on information Setchi told me himself. I was gonna spin that narrative, but I have heard that his controller was a bit off. He told me himself. He had Verge.
Verge looking at it. Yeah.
Is it Custom GG? Is that the?
I do not know.
Quick shout out for them.
I
hope it is.
That
not a good shout out otherwise.
Like a Verge brand.
Yeah.
Very iPhoney.
Anyway, but yeah, if you had been seeing a couple of tech flubs that
makes
seemed
well,
uncharacteristic,
I'm glad that that Setchi has been similar to himself because I didn't want to seem like an ass. What? Okay.
That's a very
that was a thing.
It was the twofer that confused me. Like normally when they do the first regrab by the ledge, you remember I shouldn't hold in here. Ooh. This right now, Setchi's looking like he knows Falco very well.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, even that, he missed the out of shield option, but that was so perfect. Oh,
you
dear.
love to see it.
Wait, there's gotta be a smile. Setchi's a delayed smiler. I think he took a drink so that no one would know. Yeah, but like the where he positioned himself around Falco makes it very, very hard to deal with.
Okay, keep him alive. I love how that combo, he was at low percent, so it was hard to figure out what to do, but he just managed to keep him off stage for so much of it and keep it going horizontally.
I love the delayed up B.
Ooh.
That was another thing I was talking with Modest about. He was saying when playing Tino, he has the best tilts of any Falco he's ever played against.
I
like the best
people say this as well. F tilts, a lot of
always hits.
Dafts that were really good.
Ooh.
Good recognition to check there. I think that's an underspoke about mix-up actually. When, depending on the DI you do, you can land on the platform or not. And you're both kind of having to guess if it's going to happen because it's kind of hard to tell for both of you. And it was nice to see it come up there.
I mean, I'm just kind of acknowledging how Tino has had a strong lead.
Yeah.
He's still got a lead. Just like that.
But
99% of players are not grabbing after a downer.
Yeah.
Like, the hitbox is so long and also tricky.
Is grabbing after a downer not the counterplay to the SDI? I
didn't get hit by the downer.
Okay.
I meant like dashing just outside of the range.
Oh sure, yeah.
And then getting the turnaround grab.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
because it is a disjoint hitbox. So it's like it's kind of like doing that with like Marth, where it's like you've got to space that so well.
Yeah.
Just spin around and grab.
Oh,
that was so good. He panicked so much. Man, when Setchi's doing like the movement mix-ups to scare his opponent.
SDI on the back.
He's so tight in how he moves that it's so frightening. Nice grab.
Yeah.
It's like his brain stopped for a second.
Missed a few of those on the last stop though. That's an opening that Tino really shouldn't have had.
Oh, and I feel like Tino's very good in last.
And he's got it! Wow!
Yeah.
Got given a little bit. Yes, actually shaking his head because he's.
When I would watch, like, when I was at Red Bull, there would be moments where, well, how the sets played out was you'd often see Tino and Prof play, and then you'd see Frenzy and Prof play.
Yeah.
So it was like a really nice example of where Tino gets openings and where Frenzy gets openings. And Frenzy would sometimes, or Tino would sometimes take games that Frenzy never would, because Tino has very clean ways of ending things. Like, they're very simple. Like, he'll just go for an F smash.
Okay, yeah.
He'll be like, they're off stage.
I think
I'm happy with them off stage, you know.
Yeah, but I think I remember you talking about this actually. That's a bit of a difference. Frenzy's more likely to try and put a little bit of extra sauce in.
Frenzy will go for the thing that's 3 times as hard if it's guaranteed to end up with a kill.
Yeah. Pragmatic,
and
maybe a good way to describe Tino.
And not only end up with them getting
tricky
indeed. Yeah, but Frenzy's going for that. I don't want you to have any interaction with this combo. Yeah. You're going to die. I can react to everything you do. Nice.
Tino looking like he can keep up, and I just don't know. Yeah. I like when people pepper in those F smashes.
I think so too. This is actually what they were saying about, like what Zane was saying about Mewtwo Gang. Just like Zane just didn't raw F smash enough.
It forces it to be on your mind. It shakes your opponent up a little bit when you get hit by it, and it just.
And it's like the only thing that Falco really has that just covers this large space in front of him, ignoring lasers. So lasers are like slower, but F smash is like if you're not expecting it.
Okay,
it's so strong.
Chase gonna work this time. I presume. I'm confused, but okay.
I assume he wanted the up air to send him off stage. Okay. So then when he stayed on stage, it was
no. Oh. Did he miss a double jump?
Yeah, he missed the double jump.
And he visibly reacted to that as well. It depends on the person.
Yeah.
And he still gets that finished off.
It's This is one of those things where it's like it's a crushing thing to drop because you're up.
Yeah.
That's a strong lead. If he took that stock, that's a strong lead.
Crowd are gathering for this as well. Fan favorite Tino.
Yeah.
Once again, the upfront.
But as you were saying,
wow,
maybe that's what he was going for last time.
Underestimated Setchi's flow charts once again.
Yeah. Ooh, he's like a shark. He smells the blood. Yeah. That scoop. Hard to detect.
What did he say?
I heard all of a sudden everyone's fucking there. I assume echoing what you were saying.
No, he drops one game and then everyone's there. Still,
that was almost 2 games.
Yeah, no.
I hate to say it, but if Tino didn't drop that edge guard.
Yeah, but given that it was close, even when he was dropping this doesn't feel like there's huge gaps between the 2 players.
No. And if you were trying to claim that Tino's not on that level, or not close to it, that's a wild take. Because he's clearly proving it. He's up against Frenzy.
Yeah. I was doubting a little bit just because he hadn't personally clowned me, but this has made me a believer.
Yeah. I felt the same way.
It's hard, right?
Yeah.
We have egos. Everyone has it.
I did get beamed by Tino.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
but it wasn't convincing enough.
Yeah.
And it was like one of those like not wobbling. I was like, if I wobbled you, I'd have you. But it was a while ago. Now it's like
he's just planning to do this for 7 minutes. Like I respect. Okay. When people do stuff like this, right? I like the idea of sitting in the center stage for a bit and seeing if they can actually be asked to do it for 7 minutes. And can you do it for 7 minutes?
Yeah.
Give them a little bit and just see, go on there, are you actually going to commit to doing this?
Setchi is a bit of a clown. He's trying to get on your nerves.
Yeah.
So I feel like you do what you can do to stay in the zone. But like it makes sense as well, because like if Setchi's safe, it's hard for someone else to stay on their toes. Like if you imagine like, I'm gonna try and make a table tennis analogy here.
Ooh,
but if you imagine when you're playing a sport that requires you to be on your toes, and you're like, you're moving around, you're trying to stay alert. If someone's just not throwing the ball, and they're just waiting for you to stop being on your toes, like that's what Setchi's doing. He's waiting for you to let your guard down. And I didn't see Tino do that. Like, he even made sure that Setchi was, like, doing his ledge dash correctly, because he was jumping to grab ledge himself. Yeah,
I guess that's another. There are two ways to test it. There's can you do it for X amount of time, and there's are you actually doing it frame tight?
Yeah. But, like, if you, like, I feel, like, Setchi was up by a lot. And this is an important game. So if he can tilt you now, don't do it twice. Oh. 3 times.
Oh, we're getting the coronavirus bumps.
Corona bumps?
Yeah.